Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Buenos dias, bon dia. We are here today with Sébastien Mingour, the General Manager of the Loren at Pink Beach. Sébastien, thank you so much for joining us. I know how busy you are because you're still in the heart of your high season. So,
yes.
The hotel is doing fabulous. So we're going to look together, do the presentation in a way together. And so if you want to tell us.
Yes. So as you touched on it, Dominique, but Bermuda, many times it's wrongly perceived as being part of the Caribbean, which is not. We're in the Atlantic. So in terms of seasonality of business and just climate, we're more of a destination that is aligned with the European season. Our peak season being July and August. But obviously with a much warmer climate all year round, because we're right now in the summer we're at 85 degrees right now, and even in January or February, which is our low season, we never go under 68 degrees. That's the coldest it gets.
Yes, and we saw it. You really sold the hotel. We sold the hotel all year long, since last year.
Yes, correct. You're right. We never close. We don't have like some places in the Caribbean that close at we're always open.
And you don't have mosquito, you don't have humidity, so these are good aspects.
No, correct. So during the low season, it's perfect for golf activities and all the hiking and all those activities that are a bit when it's a bit too hot to do in the summer. It's more like the nautical, the ocean activities. There is always something to do all year round. And again, as I was saying, 2 hours from New York, 2 hours from Miami, 6.5 hours direct flights to London. So we're still not lost, and very close to the US border, obviously.
Can you tell us more about the location exactly, and maybe which hotel are around you, or just?
Sure. We're located in the most upscale part of the island, which is Tuckerstown, where you have the best golf course on the island, the Tuckerstown Golf Course, and the Mid-Ocean Golf Club, which is ranked, I believe, 53rd best golf course in the world. And close to the airport as well, 25 minutes from the airport. And the St. Regis that just opened is right next to the airport. So basically, we're in that golf area of the island. Beautiful beaches. I'm on Pink Beach, so a beautiful shore there. And that's where you have the St. Regis, the Rosewood, and us. So that's where that's the most upscale part of the island, I would say.
All right, so let's go now inside. We have an amazing property to look at.
Yes, so basically we define ourselves as the only lifestyle boutique hotel on the island. Small intimate resort. We've got 45 guest rooms, 6 villa and 1 residence, which we will cover later. So a mix of villa, of that private pension and our main hotel, but a way smaller compared to Rosewood or St. Regis, which are more of a typical resort. We're more modern, more trendy in our design, and again, when it comes to size, more of an intimate feel to it. The hotel was built in 2017, and we opened the main hotel, the main hotel in 2017, then the villas in 2018, and the residence in 2019. So pretty new resorts.
Right, because you're right on the beach, and the beach is like
yes, right on the beach. Direct access to the beach after the swimming pool, which is not the case for all properties in Bermuda. And again, a very quiet, secluded beach. Right at the hotel. There is a reef. Actually, there is a reef where we at, meaning that the ocean is always unobstructed. It's not like it's busy with boats or there is kind of a vis-a-vis, or it's never the case. So a very peaceful side, very peaceful beach experience.
And you told me that one of the big activity in Bermuda was a shipwreck diving, which not everybody knows.
During summer, I mean, the scuba diving is just fantastic. And you're right. You know, there is a lot of shipwreck all around the islands. That's what we are known for. So, you know, lots of diving excursions are built around that. Yes, correct.
I see Victoria said she's a big fan of Bermuda. She lived there with her family for years. So, but
so you can see that's the lobby area. So again, designed to basically fit with, you know, meet the expectation of our demographic travelers. More like, you know, they're between 35 and 50. A kind of a bit when it comes to programming, a boutique hotel, but still very, very resort, intimate, relaxing.
I see that Debbie is asking if it was a location of the original Pink Beach Club, correct?
Yes, correct. Good point. So basically, everything was taken away to build a new structure from scratch. So yes, that's the same spot, correct.
How many keys, Catherine is asking?
So basically, you've got in the main hotel, you've got 36 rooms. Then we've got 7 villas.
Yes. They are suites. They are not even room, no?
Yeah, correct. 36 suites.
36 suites.
And then we've got 7 villas. So that's an additional 10 rooms, 10 units. And then you've got the residence, which is on the same shore, adjoining the hotel, but still separated, so completely private.
So look again at the beautiful. I love this.
Again, that's more of the check-in area. So you're right at the lobby, and check-in. Obviously, you're welcome in the lobby, but the check-in takes place outside on that patio where you get your arrival drink. And again, the view, the way the hotel is built, all the rooms are right on the shore. So every single of our suites have direct ocean views.
And I think you're the only hotel with that type of contemporary decor. Every hotel is more classic.
Correct.
I love this picture. I mean, I never took a picture of a staircase. Never did in all my career.
I know, very Instagrammable, because we're a big venue. We're a big venue for weddings and celebration as well. That's you know, again, people coming from the Northeast coast and coming to celebrate here. So we've got a lot of that as well. That's our Marais Lounge, which is not our main dining area, but it's more of an evening high-end tapas cocktail location. Open every night. Yeah, again, more upscale tapas, and where we actually use the room as well for all our high-end food and beverage programming. Right now, for instance, we are inviting every Friday a famous chef from New York. They just travel for a few days, perform a signature dinner, fly back home. That's the place we would use as well.
And you use always organic food, huh? I mean,
yes,
local.
That's the concept. The mission statement is more like using like local food as much as we can, knowing that we don't have everything in Bermuda, obviously. So it's mostly ingredients either from Bermuda or from the Northeast as well.
So you have a second restaurant, more gastronomic.
Correct. That's our breakfast, lunch, and dinner venue. People love it. The clientele is about 50% locals and 50% hotel guests. So a nice, fun mix.
Yes.
And you're right on the shore. Which is,
this is always a good sign, when the local people go there.
Yes.
In a hotel.
So,
because it's not always the case.
International cuisine and kind of like a difference between lunch is more casual and then a more upscale menu for dinner.
So now let's look at this beautiful suite that we have. I mean, these are
so that would be our entry level. That would be our entry level category. Again, all our. You were right, Dominique. I mean, you know. All our rooms are about 680 square feet. So it's really, we're talking about, you know, all suite hotel with huge balcony all the time.
That's why
Correct.
when I said 750 square feet on the presentation, it's because you have like 150 square feet of terrace.
Correct. That's a king balcony, and again, you know, all our units, like really, all our units in the main hotel are just directly facing the ocean. You're right about the balcony. People use it a lot for private in-room dining experience or celebration dinner. You know, it's a very comfortable space, and again, unobstructed view all the way.
Everyone would agree with me that 150 square feet of balcony is more like a upper terrace. And yes, I know, yes. And I know you can change the furniture.
This suite, for instance, the suite that you're showing is going between $500 in the low season up to $1,200 right now in July and August. That would be the price range.
750 square feet. And this terrace that you show, you can use it as an extra space in your room.
Yes, yeah, people do.
And you can change, I know you could change the furniture as well, or put a little dining set if necessary.
So just to answer the question that I see on the screen, so the room we are looking at, basically, our room design, the surface of the room, the equipment, the design of the room is exactly the same for the three first category, meaning the Villa King, the King Terrace, and the King Balcony. Which makes the price difference is the view, meaning like how higher up you are. So to answer the question, yes, that's the picture that we see now. Every single bathroom looks like this. The category just depends for our main suite on the view and how higher up you are. The picture that you're showing now is our 2-bedroom suite, because we got 4 of them, and all those 4 suites can be transformed from a 2-bedroom suite into a 3-bedroom suite as well.
Look at this. And then
yes, there will be a room with a 2 queen-size bed and a king-size room, a huge living room as well, which you're going to show afterwards. And those rooms go for $900 in the low season up to $3,200 in the summer. Very popular. They're the first one to get booked.
To go, yes. And again, everyone has this huge balcony terrace that you mentioned. Look at this. I think everyone also enjoys the decor. It fits everyone. It's soft. It's nice and elegant.
Yes, it's not too eccentric. It's not too eccentric. It's modern, contemporary, but everybody likes it. You know,
Yes, Carmel, you said, is that a covered balcony? Yes, it's for me, I call it a covered terrace. When you are downstairs, you basically are on the garden. And then upstairs, you have this upper terrace that modestly Sébastien called a balcony. So now we're looking at the villa. We had a question for the villa.
Correct. So extremely popular product as well. You can rent those villa either as an entire unit, which makes it a 3-bedroom villa. And people loved it, especially, I mean, even before COVID, but during COVID, obviously, the full social distancing, your own pool, that was a real big success. So you can rent it as a 3-bedroom unit, villa hall, or you can only rent the top floor. When you rent the top floor, you keep the pool access. So that's a great option as well for a couple that don't necessarily needs, you know, to multiply the bedroom. They can just have 1 bedroom, 1 master bedroom, but they still want their own pool. That's possible as well.
Voilà. So Catherine, it's answer your question. The villas at the hotel, we'll speak about the residence next door after, but the villa at the hotel are 3-bedroom. But as Sébastien said, you actually can pay for what you're going to use. And look at the decor. It's about the same than the hotel.
That will be the lower bedroom. That will be the lower bedroom of the villa unit as well. So there will be 2 similar lower bedrooms. That's the living room upstairs. So then you move upstairs, huge living room, huge kitchen. And from that living room, then you get your pool access downstairs.
And you have the dining area and your kitchen. And look at the view. So no
wonder. Full kitchen, fully equipped kitchen. So obviously people love that. We obviously have a full butler service. So I mean, you know, it's not like people do the grocery themselves. Everything is organized pre-arrival, during the stay. Those suites doesn't come automatically with butler. That's an added service, but still, you know, I mean, everything is prepared for them, and all service is personalized.
So same, of course, bathrooms. I also love all your amenities. I mean, you have everything. It's a dream, The Sisley Spa. I mean, manicure, pedicure.
Yeah, so the spa. So now we partner with Sisley. We have a hair salon again, because lots of wedding, and so we decided to have a hair salon. Then we have manicure, pedicure room, and obviously a Sisley spa treatment. Yes.
And you're welcome, even if you're great for honeymooners, couples, you're also good for family, which is not always.
Yes, correct. Again, we are not a big resort, so we are not a 500-room hotel that would definitely market itself as a family property. But we definitely welcome family. We have a kids club. We are organized, and again, all services, excursion, what to do with kids, and all that, we're all prepared as well.
And you even have a kids pool, huh? Actually, we passed that at the beginning. Yes. So you're equipped, and
yes.
So of course, great fitness.
Gym as well, yeah, gym available.
Yoga.
That's the disc where we organize, a lot of private dinner or function, yoga classes. A very nice spot, again, right by the ocean that you can see here as well. Great.
I think it's definitely great for picture on social media. Must be a hot spot, huh?
Definitely. So again, you were talking about, that's
sorry, I went too fast.
Yes, about, Tim Sullivan, our director of culinary, is actually responsible for the food and beverage program for the company, because we've got one unit, the Loren Bermuda, but we're opening next year a Loren hotel in Austin, Texas, and there is about 2 or 3 more projects in the pipeline. So again, Tim is the one driving the concept behind the food offer.
All right.
One thing to know: so in Bermuda, you cannot rent a typical car. That's not, in order to control the traffic flow. The island does not authorize car rental. So we did partner. The only thing you can rent is Twizzys. People love them. Electrical car. There is charging point all around the island, and we have our partner. We did partner with the local company that actually keeps the Twizzys, the electrical cars, on site at the Loren. So it's not like you have to wait to book a car, or access the car, or drive somewhere, or take a taxi to get somewhere. It's right at the Loren. So immediate end out.
Yeah. Before we leave the hotel and move on to the residence next door, Marsha is asking, what is the availability for October? And there is a minimum stay requirement.
There is still a 3-night minimum stay for October, and right now we are busy. We are very busy the first weekend of October. I believe we are around 90% booked already, and after that, it's okay. We still have room available.
Hélène, thank you for saying it's elegant, clean line, and beautiful. Lovely feel, indeed. But Jess, you want to know, is a total buyout of the property possible? I would say yes.
We've done it in the past, yes.
You don't know. All suites have a tub, any with shower.
They have both. Every suite have both a bathtub and a shower.
And a shower, you also want to know, Jess, if there is free Wi-Fi through the property.
Free what? Wi-Fi? Yeah, definitely. Yes.
And
very strong Wi-Fi. Very strong Wi-Fi. Like, it's not like, some Caribbean destinations, sometimes it's a bit spotty. Here, it's such a business destination that the Wi-Fi is great. Very fast.
And just, we said it was not only for adults, even if it's not, we don't promote it as definitely not a kids hotel, but they are prepared with a kids club, and you have an extra pool. So you're kids friendly. Let's put it this way. Voilà. Victoria wanted to know where is the second Loren. So there is a Loren residence next door that we're going to do, which is the main residence, was supposed to be under the owner home, I think, at some point. Sebastian?
At first it was, and then after, we decided to commercialize it as a product. So he never actually...
he never went his residence, huh?
So he was planning on living in Bermuda, and finally lives in Miami. So therefore, after we did start to commercialize and create a product around it,
And the second official Loren hotel, you said it's going to be in Austin, Texas. Huh?
Austin, Texas, opening July 2022.
Yay! All right. Alors, Hélène, do you suggest booking this car ahead of time, or is there enough car, the little Twizy? What do you think?
I would only book it ahead of time if you book in August. The rest of the year, no, you can decide on the spot. I mean, anything goes. In August, I always recommend to let us know in advance what you want, from a tennis coach to a diving session to electrical car, just because, you know, the island is just packed.
Voilà. And you have enough car.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Aside from that, no.
Private jet airport is asking Jess.
Yeah, it's a separate airport from the main airport, and very easy, a custom process. So we do have a lot, especially because it's close from the US. So it's not that expensive, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, you can fly from New York to Bermuda private jet for maybe like $14,000-15,000. So a lot of our guests are flying private.
Voilà. So now we are moving on to the residence next door, huh? Literally next door.
So we did open that in 2019. Obviously, you're right by the hotel. You're right next door to the hotel. So you benefit from a full hotel services. I mean, obviously, housekeeping twice a day. Butler, you can order room service. You can have a spa massage on the beach. You name it. It's just. I mean, even better than the main hotel. Actually, there's even more amenities and more service to it. But it's separated completely from the hotel, because a lot of our guests want privacy and you know, celebrity coming. They kind of expect that, but still so connected to the hotel that service is still top notch.
Mm-hmm. So you also have a little cottage in the back, huh? Tell us more. In the back of the 6-bedroom villa.
Yes. So the little cottage that you see next to the tennis court, because you got a tennis court on top of the hill. The cottage is a 2-bedroom apartment that is mostly used by our guests for nannies, security staff, or you know, when they bring their own butler, let's say, or their own a personal trainer. That's still connected to the house, but a bit separated.
We are back in Victoria. We were asking which beach do you use? The Old Pink Beach for the hotel, or actually it's a continuity, but for the beach are separate.
The continuity. So compared to the old Pink Beach, I think we did switch, meaning like I believe I'm not sure because I was not there, but I think a lot of the hotel were built on the residence beach. Mm-hmm. So now because now it's a 300-foot long private beach only for the residents. No one can access it.
Mm-hmm. So we have 4 levels. Also, one question: of course, you have elevator, huh? If you don't want to take the staircase.
So yes, that's the beach. You know, 300 square feet, and again, completely private. So it's not, you know, of course, all our guests ask for, you know, a private dinner on the beach, fire pit nights. That's just for the residents. Mm-hmm. And again, the design is very contemporary, very modern, but even better than the hotel. Meaning, like, it's the same features, same. When you look at the bathroom, the amenities, the fixtures, it's very similar to the hotel. But since it was meant to be the owner's home at first, there is a cozy feel to it, like more of a homey feel to it. Mm-hmm. He's got his personal art collections, which adds, I think, to the cachet of the place. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the movie room. Yeah. That's the cinema room. That's the kitchen.
So it's on 4th floor. Huh? As I said, you have rooms, the bedrooms. Well, we're going to look at the bedrooms, and you have an elevator inside. Huh?
And it's
Do you have something? No, you don't. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought you had something in between the floor. No, people go by staircase.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I thought you had an elevator. Where did I saw that?
You get different entries. Like you can enter because the driving path is a bit uphill, so you can enter the kitchen level. You can enter the 3rd floor. But yes, it's either through the driveway or
so you already arrive directly at the floor you want. Huh? So the food is amazing. That's what I heard. The service. Huh? I heard that from the bookings we had. We can't say who stayed there, but the service on the food and service was fabulous, huh? And many return.
Yes. Again, we've got a you know, non-hotel guests coming a lot, and And no matter if it's the restaurants or even for catering, we are very well known for catering events as well. So yes, yes.
Can you give a rates, prices for the residents? Is asking Victoria.
Yes, sure. It goes from between $10,000 a night, $10,000 a night in the low season to $15,000 a night during summer.
So I think these are the look at.
You can see there is some similarities with the main suite at the main hotel, but still still a bit more upscale.
And all the rooms have ocean view, so it's
all of them have ocean view. Yeah.
Double bathroom. You have 13 bathrooms, so it's definitely a luxury.
Yeah.
This one has a private terrace. So here is some of the 6 bedrooms. You could also get a 7 bedroom if people don't mind to use a library, because your library has a sofa bed.
Correct as well. Yes, yes.
Voilà, so 6 to 7 bedroom. And then if the client is not traveling with their staff, you would also let them use a cottage that they already have.
Yes, some family use it for kids or yes.
It's not quite the same standard than the house, than the villa.
More of an apartment. It's more of an apartment. Aside from
but still, so you could have up to 7 or 9. Voilà. So this is definitely
private gym, of course.
Yes. Voilà, my dear. So let's finish all the question that. Alors, how far from the cruise port is asking Jess? How far from the cruise? How far from the cruise port?
About when it's dockyard, it's either 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So we are not really on that side of the island. We are more on the other side.
Jess,
I mean, the island is not that big, and that's still either a 30 minutes drive or a 40 minutes drive.
Jess, you wanted to know if the Cambridge Beach Resort still exists, and are you?
Yes, it does. It has just been purchased, so they're probably going to announce a big renovation plans probably for 2023 or late 2022. Yes.
As you said, Bonnie, it is spectacular indeed. Hello, Johnny. Alors, on the chat side, what do we have? Carmel, thank you very much by saying we always have good ones. Marsha, thank you. Shani, can you let me know what they need to enter Bermuda and what is the weather like around October?
October is still very nice. I mean, we call it shoulder season, so it's not as hot as August, but I mean, you can do ocean activities. Swimming is fantastic at that time of the year. The wind is not so strong. I like it a lot. So October really until mid-November. I mean, all amenities are available. It's just people stop swimming mid-November. After, some people keep swimming, but it's a bit cold. But I would say I would not worry until like mid-November.
Pamela, you want to know what was this property before it was a Loren, or back at the Loren Hotel?
It was called the Pink Beach Hotel.
I think, Shani, we didn't quite answer all your question because you wanted to know what do they need to enter Bermuda. Maybe it's time to speak about the COVID.
COVID. Okay, so you need a test, a negative COVID test, 4 days max before arrival date. And then between day 1 and day 3 prior to arrival, you just got to go online and obtain a travel authorization form. So in order to get your travel authorization, it's a 2-minute process. You just go online. You need to load your negative COVID test and your vaccination card.
And you're all set.
And then within an hour or 2, you receive your travel authorization.
So clients have to be vaccinated as well.
Yes.
As the PCR.
They can come, but then you have to quarantine in specific location for 14 days. You don't want to do that. So long story short, you have to be vaccinated to enjoy the island. No question. Yes.
And have a PCR test. Voilà.
Yes, correct.
And then on the way back, you always do it. It's a complimentary service that you offer in the comfort of your room.
So you're right, because you need a day within 3 days of departure. You need a test to go back to the US. And Bermuda, for people who for long stays, still asks you to have subsequent tests on day 4 and day 10 of your stay. but we organize that for free at the hotel. So guests don't have to worry about anything. They just show up. We have a little lounge that we've dedicated to that. But they don't need to pay anything. We take care of all the logistic, and we have the doctor coming every day on a daily basis. So very easy process. Very easy process.
Marshall, yes, we will send you a quote and the rates for your request. Catherine, could you say again how large a private beach? So 300 feet long? Huh?
Yes, that's for the residents. Yes.
I visited a number of years ago and weather was amazing, she said, for October. Huh? So Catherine, yes.
Oh, nice, very nice.
Alors, Peg was questioning, isn't it the rainy season, but not for you? No? In October. Peg was wondering, October was a rainy season, but not in Bermuda. Huh?
So, after, you know, there is still what they call the hurricane season. But we're not
affected much because you're not in the Caribbean. Huh? You're too much.
Correct. So we're not really. It's not a destination that's affected by it. You cannot compare. You know, it's not really an issue for us. And just look at the way we are built. We are right on the shore, and you know, it's a different location for sure.
Yeah. Perfect. So I don't see any more questions. Victoria will sell the information and the recording and everything. And you can, when you have a request for the hotel, you can send me the email. We proceed with sending the rate, asking the reservation to send you the rates and so on. Huh?
Sounds good.
Wonderful amenities for you, thanks to Sébastien. Huh? And so thank you very much for joining us. Sébastien, thank you for taking the time because I know how busy the hotel is.
For your time. Thank you.
And well, so let me see if there is no more question coming in. No, I think we are good. Huh? All right, everyone. So thank you very much. And we'll see you tomorrow for another webinar. Huh? Thank you, Sébastien.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.